Hey Thumpers, welcome back to another trailer reaction. I'm going to get so tired of saying that by the end of the night.
So many trailers.
It's a Super Bowl. It's what's going to happen.
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl Sunday. Avengers Infinity War. There were kind of mixed reports whether or not Marvel was going to put out a new TV spot for Infinity War. Kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a huge push for them. Not that anybody doesn't know that this is happening, but I think it's really smart, especially with sort of the lead in being Black Panther.
Yeah.
A lot of hype around the Marvel machine right now, so it's a perfect opportunity to debut something new. I'm very excited about this. Infinity War is definitely in my top most anticipated superhero movies of the year, which I think is the case for probably a lot of people. What are you guys sort of looking forward to in this spot?
I guess maybe seeing things we didn't see before.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just see a 30-second cut down of the initial
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah.
I don't want to just see like, hey, here's all that shots from the other trailer that made you go, ooh, in 30 seconds. Yeah, so I guess anything new.
But we'll take 900,000 views if you want to give them to us.
Sure.
Yeah, no joke.
I saw this already, and it was the thing that caught my attention the most, probably in the entire Super Bowl, besides when the Eagles got that fumble towards the end of the game that ultimately won them the game, which
So
was
good.
insane. But yeah, this is really good.
Sorry, Tom Brady karma.
This is really good.
Also, do want to point out that what I said about the 900,000 views, that's actually factual. We did just cross 900,000 views on our Avengers Infinity War trailer reaction. So thank you guys so much. Only 100,000 more, and we'll hit 1 million. That would be an amazing thing to do. I've never hit a million views on a trailer reaction. That would be fucking like highlight.
I've
so
hit like
thank you.
45 million views on a GIF of my face.
Well,
but,
we all can't be you, man. But no, so yeah, I'm super excited about this. Shall we?
yes.
Yeah.
Let's just jump
really
in.
good.
So this is it. It's all been leading to this. Ready? Let's go.
That's cool.
And that is
He-
it.
he
That
looks-
is it.
He
all
does
he
look
needed.
really damn fucking good. Like
That
they made Thanos look real good.
is how you do a damn TV spot teaser.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean that's like
Just all moments, yeah.
there's some stuff in there
Yeah.
that we did not see in the first trailer. Actually, most of it, I would say the
Except
majority.
the
of it.
running,
yeah.
the running shot,
running
I think,
shot?
is the
Yep.
only one.
Yeah, and then like it was cool. It was definitely cool to see Spider-Man. It looks like he is hovering over Earth. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cap
I mean,
with that like dope ass Wakanda shield.
Yeah.
I am
That's so
here
great.
for it.
yeah, I mean, like again, you can't really do any wrong with the TV spot for this movie.
No.
Right.
Because it's already so damn anticipated. It's like, what can you fuck up?
Well,
There's really nothing.
and I really thought that Marvel did such a good job with Civil War, where they were
Yeah.
juggling a whole bunch of characters. So since
Mhm.
you have the same directors working on this,
Right.
I'm pretty hopeful.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's so funny because like it's only a 30-second spot, but
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
seem. We talked about this when we saw the initial trailer. Is that it seems like the movie's going to be broken up into 3 chunks,
Yep.
and
Yes.
this seems to confirm that. The only character who seems to cross over is Mark Ruffalo's Hulk,
Yes.
because it looks like however it spans out in the movies, whether they're intercutting, it seems like it's Cap and the Black Panther in Wakanda with Hulk eventually.
Yep.
Yes.
New York with Tony, Doctor Strange,
At the-
Spider-Man.
Yep, at the Sanctorum. Yeah.
And then you have Thor and the Guardians in space. Now, when does this all lead to a conclusion that then goes into a part 2, where then they're all together? Even though they
Yeah.
said it's not called
Yeah.
part 2,
Right.
whatever they end up calling it, is it?
Mm.
So is it like is this kind of fragmented, and then next year's when we get they are all together,
Right, and
kind of-
that's
which
what-
I'm fine with.
That to me is interesting too,
Completely.
because I know in the first trailer we actually see, because of whatever happens in Thor Ragnarok, when we see at the end where Thanos, I would assume, somehow destroys the ship that Thor and Hulk are on,
And Loki.
and Loki.
And
Yeah,
Loki.
we see.
Yeah, that moment with Loki in this teaser.
Yeah, we see. You know,
Mhm.
Hulk has obviously crashed into the Sanctorum in New York, and then somehow he ends up over in Wakanda. So that's going to be interesting to see why he kind of, I don't want to say changes sides, but you know, instead of fighting on with Iron Man and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, why does he go over to Wakanda? Is it because
They lost.
maybe something happens, they lose,
Yeah.
potentially die? Like, who knows? There's so many question marks around this movie, but
And we know behind the scenes footage, we did see
Yeah.
scenes of the famous the scene from the Age of Ultron where Tony is seeing all the Avengers
Yes.
dead.
Yes.
They had that set again, and
Yes.
filming on that set was Spider-Man, Tony Stark, and
Doctor
Chris Pratt.
Strange.
and
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Chris
Yeah,
Pratt
yeah,
was
yeah,
there. So there seems to be a point in this film when they do all kind of come together to whatever that vision was that Tony had.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is. I mean, at this point, Marvel. They haven't really disappointed me since Thor: The Dark World. I mean, even
Right.
I had some issues with Spider-Man: Homecoming,
Sure.
but I still even really like that. At this point,
Speaking of Spider-Man,
they would really have to fuck up.
Speaking of Spider-Man: Homecoming, it should be noted. So I think this is the thing that Peter sees. We're looking at the shot of Peter kind of hovering on this machine.
Yeah, it clearly looks like he's over the earth.
Yeah, and it
somewhere.
looks like it's the same machine that he sees when he's looking out of the school bus.
Yeah.
And it must be before he gets his Iron Spider suit, because this is the suit from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yes.
This is not armored. So there definitely is a lot happening in this movie. So maybe he tries to take this thing down on his own, fails, gets saved by Iron Man or somebody, and then gets the Iron Spider suit. So I think you're right, Cameron. There's a lot of stuff happening in this movie, and there's probably
I can't wait to see what building he launched himself from to
yeah,
get up to that
catch
thing.
I know. This shot of Vision.
We got
the
Vision
gem?
and Scarlet Witch.
The
which
gem?
is great.
I don't see a gem in his forehead, or at least
no?
it's not glowing like it normally does.
Well, in other teaser trailers for this, we've seen him basically lose the gem.
Yeah.
So that pretty much confirms it.
Also, I love this. Get this man a
Oh
shield.
my god.
great.
Ugh.
I'm super excited to see Captain America
Yep.
and Black Panther fight side by side in this movie in Wakanda. I think that is going to be so damn cool.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't go wrong. I mean, it's gonna take a lot for them to ruin this. I have a good feeling the Russo brothers won't. I really, really, really like Winter
Well, the
Soldier.
fact that this is also the same screenwriters who did the
Yeah.
Captain American trilogy,
Yeah,
I'm
they have a
very
good handle on it.
Yeah, they know. And if you ever, those are two screenwriters, I would recommend people go read how they talk about tackling Civil War
Mhm.
and like what each character's motivation was to each scene and stuff like that. It's a
Mhm.
really good talk about screenwriting and stuff like that. So I kind of trust these guys to be able to juggle this ball as well, because
Yeah.
at this point, the only characters they haven't written for that they wrote for Civil War would be the Guardians.
Guardians.
Thor, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for those characters,
They introduced Black Panther.
That's
right.
true.
And for those
They did.
characters, I know for the Guardians at least, I know James Gunn is coming in. He came in and he's an EP
to
on the
punch
movie,
up a little bit.
but he's doing
Yeah.
some punch ups and making sure that it sort of falls in line with the Guardians characters that he more or less sort of brought to the big screen with the first movie.
Yeah.
And we also know Batista was very open about being at first a little disappointed when he had read the script for Guardians 2,
Mhm.
because he thought he would be more fighty, warrior-y, and was kind of disappointed how silly he was.
Yeah.
But then he said once he talked to James Gunn, he was like, okay, I totally get what we're going for now, and I'm happier. And then he also kind of spilled a little bit. He's like, plus now Avengers Infinity War, I see how much a fighter I'm in that. So I feel like I'm getting that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're
yeah,
probably...
yeah.
So unless that script has been possible, because
Yeah.
Guardians, that was a year ago,
Of
there could have been
course.
changes, but it sounds like...
I'm down to see Drax punch a bunch of
it
stuff.
sounds like Drax is going to be full-on warrior
Look,
style,
he's
which
got
I'm all for.
He's got a lot of beef with Thanos. So
That's
you know,
very
Yes.
true.
you know he's gonna be trying to kill this mother effer.
Yeah.
So, and if that spills over to Avengers 4, which look at the end of this movie, whatever that post-credit scene ends up being, that kind of ties into Avengers 4, or honestly, even what we see just in the first half of this movie, what happens to some of these characters, that's really going to raise so many questions about the next movie. But until
Yes.
then, like, this movie looks so damn good. I'm
I
so
know.
excited about
It's
it.
too bad not everyone's gonna live.
Yeah.
I know.
Contracts
It's-
are brutally off.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Some of these characters are going to go, and you
Yeah.
know, if they are resurrected in some way in Avengers 4 with the time gem or whatever it ends up being,
Yeah.
I hope that whatever it is, it's not something that these actors then feel like they have to do or are hopefully not contractually obligated to do. I want these actors to be super excited about playing these roles every time they're asked to do so. So if they're done, let them walk. Let them do their
Agreed.
thing. Retire
Totally
them
agree.
or pass on the mantle of Iron Man or Captain America or whatever character to somebody new, because there's plenty of other
Well,
iterations.
It also sounds like, by all accounts, like, man, Robert Downey Jr., he's great and deserves all the money he's getting.
Yeah.
It also sounds like it is a cushy job, because
Yeah.
from my understanding,
yeah.
I think the first Avengers he only filmed for 3 weeks,
Mhm.
because when he's in the Iron Man thing and it's just his head, he's just on kind of a green screen.
Yeah.
It's a
And
green
then
screen blue screen.
everything else is, if the helmet's down, Tony Stark, he ain't
Yeah.
Robert Downey
He
Jr.
not
right there on that
there.
set.
No.
Nah.
So he pretty much just got to show up for like 2 or 3 days in a nice suit,
Yeah.
and then spend one day on a green screen going like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, it worked out. It's worked out great for Robert Downey Jr.
All the other actors actually have to show up. to set.
Exactly. And the only other time, like when you see Iron Man without his actual helmet, he's wearing like half a suit. He doesn't even
He's
wear a
wearing
full suit
PJs.
anymore. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wearing PJs. So
Yeah.
he's super comfortable. I've heard that his trailer and his whole little like village that he has is like a 10.
He's
And
having a
he-
great time.
Oh, come on. He's having a ball. Why, how can he not?
Yeah.
He's
I
playing
know.
Iron Man.
I know.
One of the
So
coolest
good.
characters in the Marvel
He's the
universe now, thanks to the movie that he made. So
What is the difference of weeks between Han Solo and this? What's the separation?
it is May 4th,
Ooh.
Avengers. It is
Mhm.
then I believe it's May 18th,
It's Memorial
Deadpool
Day
2,
weekend, yeah.
and then May 24th, Han Solo. So there's about a 3-week period.
Wait, what? Two? What comes out?
It's
Deadpool
it's Avengers,
2.
then 2 weeks later Deadpool, and then a week later Han Solo.
Man, Disney's gonna own friggin' May.
They
oh
are.
yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh.
They really
I know.
are.
Hey, man, Disney ain't afraid of shit.
Disney
Disney's just
No,
about
I'm
to
not
acquire
saying they need
X-Men
to be
and the
worried.
Fantastic Four, so they're like, let's go.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
That'll be interesting too.
It
to see
will.
what's going to happen after Avengers with the X-Men.
Who knows?
So
It's gonna be
exciting,
a
so
while.
exciting. But can't wait to see this. Can't wait to check this out. I'm sure between this first trailer, this TV spot, and whatever next trailer we get, good God, it'll be amazing. But until then, Emma, where can everybody find you?
You can follow me all over the internet at Emma Fife. That's my name. And also my Twitter handle, my Instagram thing, and my Facebook name that you can like.
As for me, you can find me on twitter.com/Jurassic Alien. You'll usually see me there plugging the Cineverse, shows I'm GMing here, Power Rangers, photos, things of that nature. Go check that out, Jurassic Alien.
And you can just find me at Adam Havoc on all social platforms, obviously every week, Hyper Heroes and Cineverse, right here with this guy. Make sure you guys subscribe right here to Hyper RPG for all the latest videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.